Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And she's just overwhelming this morning. She wants those sticks. It's been, my goodness, it's been 3 or 4 hours since she's had one of those sticks. I can't believe she's so excited. But anyway, this is a brief message of hope. I'm Father Steve Sellers, and Dot and I have been doing this little broadcast, or I have, since February of 2020. So we're 5.5 years, and Dot came into the picture about a year later. So she grew up here with her picture right here on her own little YouTube channel. But anyway, at Mass today, I'm getting ready to say Mass. There's a wonderful lesson from the second book of Maccabees about a man by the name of Eleazar, who was one of the elders of the Jewish leaders and noblemen during the time when Israel was under basically Syrian and Greek command. Alexander the Great's empire had fallen apart and divided between generals, and a king in Israel was Antiochus IV Epiphanes, who was a major profaner of the Jewish way of life. But Eleazar was held in high esteem because he was very elderly and very learned and very kind. But the Greek authorities wanted to force all the Jewish people to eat unclean meat. And we're told in this passage from 2nd Maccabees that they were trying to force the food down Eleazar's throat so he could profane the law. But Eleazar decided that he would rather die than profane even one part of the law. And then they told him, well, then to bring your own food and we'll pretend that it was sacrificed to the idols. And that way no one will know, but you could do it anyway. He said, no, that would be deceptive and wrong to do that. So he was put to death because he wasn't going to compromise on obedience to God's law. And we live in a time when everyone is compromising on God's law. I hear people in confession and outside of confession say that they told little white lies. There's no such thing. It's either the truth or it's not. Or that they took something that they shouldn't have. That's not right either. Or they uttered a profanity using God's name, but they didn't think much of it because they're such a good person anyway. But people are compromising on their faith all the time. And know that Jesus does not compromise on his love for you. Jesus died for you and for your salvation, and he loves you. And remember that today. When you say your prayers, remember that we have a God who loves us and is wanting our best, and who talks to us in so many different ways, through nature, through people, through his own voice, through his leaders, and through his word, his written word. And just know that he's with you and that he loves you. And I was just thinking of the old 19th century hymn, O Zion, Haste. It's such a wonderful day today. God bless you.